Terra Luna, Celsius, couple dominoes have fallen. Who's next, man? Who's, what else risky businesses you can think of that are out there? I'm not saying you got to call the next one right now on the show, but like what are some of these categories or things that kind of give you suspicion? Like, hey, I don't know if they're going to survive this bad macro environment.
Yeah, I think BlockFi sounds like they're probably next. I don't know if they're necessarily insolvent or if they're just like actually having to restructure because of bad business. Like some businesses just don't make smart investments, but that doesn't mean that they're over levered or anything like that. But I would probably keep my eye on BlockFi. There's probably things like, I don't know, if I had to gun to my head, liquidity cascade could affect something like Aave. But I haven't really looked at their collateral or their vault, so I don't really know if they're actually on the chopping block or not. But I would just say, yeah, any protocol that tries to provide that counterparty simulation of leveraged opportunity or borrowing opportunity, people don't really understand or don't appreciate, maybe is the more appropriate term, the cost base. Like I said, Bitfinex can go well under $1,000 Bitcoin and still be fine on their holdings. So people believe that they have some kind of metric that says, well, most people's expense is in this cost range. And so the idea that the market could fall to this unrealistically low price on Bitcoin or Ethereum, it just can't happen to me. So my funds are safe. In fact, this is the only safe place left. Look at how Celsius and Luna have gone down. So now I'm going harder and harder into this protocol. And they don't realize that there's predators out there who have way lower cost basis, and they can absolutely deploy their capital in a way that dumps their assets and liquidates you or exposes you to liquidation. So all of those protocols are extremely high risk because it requires like a certain cognitive dissonance to believe that the market cares what your cost basis is. It doesn't, and this stuff can go to zero. It's highly volatile. So if you're gonna just assume that there's like things called support and resistance and that they're somehow protecting you because the market has this camaraderie and it all cooperates, that's just, you're foolish. You're gonna get licked.
Funds are not as safe as one might think.
Yeah, definitely.